Hey, this is Coach Bill. This is the forehand we filmed the other day. Just wanted you to see it. This is your normal forehand. I'm going to let it play through. And the thing we want to look for is, when we talked about taking the racket back for topspin, the racket face always wants to be closed. And looking at your racket right there, your racket face is open. I shouldn't see the hitting side of your racket. The racket at this point should actually be tilted away from me, so I should see the back side of your racket. As it goes through, this is the problem that we've been working on. That's sort of a double cross, because your racket face here is open and it's way back behind your body. That's the thing we've been talking about. So as I let that play through, you'll see the drop way back behind your body. And then as you come to point of contact, the cool thing, I put a little green kite trail on your racket. And if we stop it right around point of contact, you'll see that your racket face has completely opened up. No topspin there. It's just not going to work. And I think the big thing is your racket face was actually moving right up to the point of contact. It was moving away from your body, and that makes it really hard to get any uphill on the ball. You'll see right at the last minute right here, that little green trail finally started to go up, but with an open racket face, it's just not going to work. Topspin's not going to happen. The other thing is, because of that big swing, you'll see your weight is pretty much on your back foot. It really hasn't transferred to the front side. And as a golfer, you know, when you hit the ball, your weight wants to transfer all the way to the front side. And I think if I bring up your other video where we put the handcuffs on, you'll see some huge differences. This is your video with the handcuffs on, and I really got your racket out of the frame there, but you can see right there your racket face is closed. That's perfect. I sort of got your head, didn't get your racket. But you can see the racket face is closed. Remember when I said earlier that I didn't want to see the hitting side of the racket? Well, right there I see the non-hitting side of the racket. And from the other side of the court, that's what I want to look for. And then the cool thing with this one, and I remember because I watched it a couple of times, this little green kite trail that's around your racket, you'll see that green kite trail drop straight down behind your body as I let this play through. Let me let it go. And you'll see that green trail come straight down in the back. That's what you want. That's the drop of the racket. And now, as opposed to the last video we looked at, when we come to point of contact, now your racket face is closed at point of contact. And you'll see, not only is the racket face closed, but that little green line we talked about, instead of it moving away from your body, now it's moving up, right in there. That's where you're going to get the topspin. And a lot of other good things happened when we did this handcuff thing. Let it play through a little bit more. You'll see that your weight now has come almost all the way to the front side of your body. I didn't do that very well. Let me get rid of that. And you've got the little golfer's right knee forward. We're going to have to get rid of that. That's great for a golf swing, but you don't want to open the hips up that early in tennis. I wish I could make that move with the right leg when I hit my golf swing. But anyway, that's a great follow-through. And hopefully you can see a huge difference in the two swings. I'm going to let this one play through again because it's so good. And just maybe try to pick out a couple of things again. Okay, there's the takeaway. Let me get your racket head. And right there, that is the closed racket face that we want for topspin. That's perfect. If we can get that, without the handcuffs on, that's going to be great. Racket drops. You see the racket head here is it's going to be much below point of contact, and the racket face is closed. That's the cool thing. Let me see if I can give you a line on your racket face. But you see the angle of your racket face here? It's tilted down. That's really cool. And again, you're below the height of the ball. Closed racket face. Perfect topspin. So, if we can get you to shorten up that swing, everything looks good. We'll work on that tomorrow. See you then. Bye.